So Carleigh got a Bachelor of Science degree in biology from St. Lawrence University. She moved to Lexington in 2008 to work in the breeding industry and for a period of time managed Chesapeake and Hinkle farms. She joined our graduate program in 2012, working in the reproduction group with Dr. Mott Strozen as her major advisor, and she'll be defending her dissertation later this month. It's a pretty brief intro for Carleigh. Does anybody in the audience want to contribute anything? If not, Carleigh.
The horse industry has a $3 billion economic impact on the state of Kentucky. Yeah, let that sink in for a second. I didn't even know it was that much, and I came from the industry. I used to be a manager at Hinkle Farms, located right down the road in Paris. And I know that the majority of you in here probably don't recognize her, but she's kind of a big deal. Her name is Seeking Gabrielle, and she lives at Hinkle Farms. She's also the mom of Nyquist, the most recent Kentucky Derby winner. Now, doing this was paramount to the farm's success. We would buy mares like Seeking Gabrielle, select stallions that matched them well, breed them, and then deliver healthy foals into the world, whether to be sold or run. With Seeking Gabrielle, this was easy. She got pregnant quickly. But there were other mares on this farm that just didn't do this according to plan. And we would breed them again and again and again, and the same outcome would happen every single time. They did not get pregnant. The weird thing about these mares, though, is that instead of seeing an embryo, we would find their uterus full of fluid. It was almost like they were having a reaction to whatever we were putting into them. When I was a farm manager, I just thought that this was caused by bacteria getting in, and I would call these mares dirty. But I've now learned through research that they actually suffer from a disease known as persistent breeding-induced endometritis, and that reaction is actually to the very sperm that we're inseminating them with. But because I thought it was caused by bacteria, I would pump these mares full of antibiotics, which we all know are garnering a lot of resistance and shouldn't be considered a cure-all to anything. I would also give them steroids, like dexamethasone, which is a potent anti-inflammatory, but also has effects throughout the body, including suppressing the very hormones that we need for these mares to ovulate and maintain their pregnancy. So I knew that we had to go back to the drawing board and find something better, something safer. And I think I did. Lactoferrin. Lactoferrin is a protein found throughout the body in a variety of tissues and secretions, and I saw that when I infuse these mares that suffer from PBIE with lactoferrin, that it works a heck of a lot like dexamethasone. Lactoferrin decreases the number of neutrophils, or tiny Pac-Men, that come into the system to digest anything foreign. It also decreases the amount of that icky fluid. So just like dexamethasone, it's an anti-inflammatory. But unlike dexamethasone, it's safe. So where do we go from here? I want to go home. I want to go back to the farm and use lactoferrin in place of these other treatments and see if we not only see a less irritated uterus, but more importantly, do we actually see a pregnancy? And perhaps most importantly of all, do we actually see this, a healthy foal that might just win the Kentucky Derby in 3 years? Thank you.